it's time to dish with D. That's me. Today I'm doing an experiment. And I thought I'd say, hey, when you do an experiment, these flowers are in the way, you film it. Because sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. So I'm taking the Grace's oat bread, which you know, if you follow my channel, that I adore, and making it in bagel form. So I'm just going to do the same recipe and put it in bagel molds and see how it comes out, because I think it'll be fabulous. And if you remember correctly, it is 0 points on the purple plan, which is what I love. Now, if you're on blue and green, you should measure your batter better than I am, because I'm eyeballing it, because for me, this bread is 0 points. So I'm not worried about how much I'm putting in each cavity. But if you need to count these, you definitely should take that into account, because you want it pointed correctly. But again, what are you gonna be off by a point? You know me well enough that I don't worry about a point, but I know some people do. So that's why I try to be as informative as I can. So let's get started. I'm so interested to see if these work, because I love it. And here's the thing, if you've ever made this bread before, it definitely needs to be toasted. I don't think you could eat it without toasting it. You can, obviously, but I don't think you'll like it. Has to be toasted well. It holds up to everything. Avocado, eggs, peanut butter, and you can change it. I make it sweet. I've made it savory. So this recipe is a blank canvas. You can do anything you want with it. I adore this bread. And being on purple, I have this bread a lot because 0 points. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, my oven just let me know it was preheated to 365. I was going to do it in the air fryer, but again, I'm going to be traditional with this recipe and follow it as it's written, because I just don't want to, I just want to see how it comes out. And if it's really good, then maybe I'll play with doing it in the air fryer. But right now it is regular 365 in your regular oven. In my big bowl, I have 3 3/4 cups of rolled oats. Not quick, rolled. Or they also call them old-fashioned. But they're the big ones. They're not the, it's not the steel cut, it's the next grade down. So I have 3 3/4 cups. To that, I'm going to add of course I don't have my teaspoon. I knew I had a teaspoon out for a reason, but I put it away. Yeah, sorry about that one. I was ready, I put it back. 2 teaspoons of baking soda. I'm not sure why it calls for baking soda, but it does. But I also put baking powder in it. I don't know if I should or shouldn't, but we're going to put 2 teaspoons of that as well. I figure it can't hurt in my eyes. All right. And half a teaspoon of salt. Because some people try to leave the salt out, and let me tell you something. You will taste the difference, totally. Now I am going to give this a nice little mix around in my bowl just to get that all evenly distributed. It'll probably all fall to the bottom anyway. All right. Now we need to add our 2 cups of non-fat Greek yogurt. Now I have to use up 1 here. So we're just gonna see if we can get this right. Move you over here, put you over here. So I have 1. It's probably got about, not quite a cup. I would say probably has a little over half. And you get every bit of that. You know what I mean? Waste not, want not. Alright, that's good. Let's grab the rest out of the full one. And people ask all the time, do I have a specific brand that I like? I'm sorry, I think they're all fine, honestly. That's 1 cup. But if you like Faye, use Faye. If you like Oikos, use Oikos. If you like, I like the Walmart brand. This one is a Save-A-Lot brand. It's totally fine. I find if you don't like it, try draining it a little bit more, and you might like your yogurt a little bit better. Because some are a little bit wetter than others. And just drain it on it with some towels and a strainer, and it comes out fabulous. All right, there's our 2nd cup. Into the pot. Ooh, that went flying. That went flying. and our 1 beaten whole egg. Get all that egg in there. I'm actually going to move to a spoon. And now you just combine. I was going to put some everything but the bagel inside, but I decided against it. Just going to keep it on this side. Now, you know this is quite gross. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. This ain't the prettiest looking dough. And you have to definitely, you could probably do this with a hand mixer, I guess. I never have, but it's definitely good arm workout. You use your hands if you wanted. I find a spoon works with this as well. And of course, I would like to scrape down my spoon every once in a while, get all that excess stuff off. Don't use any of that yogurt. And just keep mixing till it's all nicely combined. Yeah, feel it in the arms, people. Now, usually it makes, I think, if you cut it for blue, I think you're supposed to cut it in 16 slices. I think it's either 15 or 16 slices. So then you could technically make 15 or 16 bagels. I'm only going for 12 bagels here. That's just, well, we'll see if I get 12. If I overfill them, I might even get 12. I'm actually going to do 2 different methods of bagels. I have 2 different pans. I have a new silicone I want to try out. And I have my regular donut pan. That's why I'm using my donut pan, because that's a bagel shape. All right, that's perfectly mixed. Let me clear off this board and get my pan. I have our donut pan. It's a non-stick donut pan, but I always just give it a little extra spray. It's a non-stick spray because you just don't know. Now, if you had a piping bag, maybe that might make this a little bit easier. But I am going to go the old-fashioned way, and I'm just going to plop my dough or my oats in here. Just like that. That is how they will look. Like I said, I could always come around and refill them, but that's how the pan's going to come out. I'll show you. And let me show you how I'm going to do it. Because like I said, I got these cute little silicone donut rings. I thought they were just adorable. And my other donuts seem to stick to that pan because there's really no fat. So we will, of course, spray these. And we will just fill these. So I'm hoping to have 6 of each. We'll see. I'm not sure how much this is going to make, because again, you don't really know how much goes in each one. Because for me, like I said, this is 0-point bagel. I like to make them a nice size if I could. So, there's that one. So let me get filling and we will come back and I will show you how many I get before they go in the oven. All right, I got exactly 12. These look might be a little bit smaller than these. It's hard to tell. And I did exactly what I did when you make the bread. I pushed them, packed them in really tightly as I could. Because I don't know, I figured, because there's a lot of air in oats, so you just kind of pressed it down just to get them all evenly around. Like that. I try to get that divot out. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to grab my butter flavored spray. I'm going to spray the tops of these and some everything but the bagel seasoning on top. So this hopefully will help it stick. There's a little extra flavor, and you know what? More of a bagel-y type. Again, this is optional. You don't need to do this. I just feel like maybe a little extra something on top. It doesn't cost you any points, so yeah, you know, it looks cute. Now, what I maybe should have done was maybe sprinkle this in the inside of the pan, so when they flip out, it's actually on both sides. But who knows if this is even going to turn out, because I'm not sure. So I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm not sure about the bake time, because again, it's a smaller one. I'm going to try 20 minutes and then check on them, and I will let you know when we come back to look at them how long they actually cooked. But I'm going to start right now at 20 minutes and see from there, because as you know, I do this on the fly. You learn with me. All right, they cooked for 20 minutes. I think that was a perfect amount of time. They look fabulous. I am so excited to try these. Look at the other ones. Oh, they look how crunchy they are on top. I can take one out. I love these silicone. Look at that. Oh yeah. That looks amazing. I'll let these cool. What I'll do is I will film tomorrow my breakfast on this, so you'll be able to see. Maybe I'll save it for the video. That's what I'll do. I'll film the rest of this video tomorrow when I make my breakfast. I'm gonna have a breakfast sandwich with one of these tomorrow, so I'm super excited. Look. Oh yeah. 0 points. I'm all in. There it is, all plated up for my breakfast this morning. 0 points on purple. I put a smear of cream cheese. A tablespoon is a point. I don't even have a tablespoon on there. But let's have a taste, because look how good my breakfast looks. Yes. Turkey sausage, mushroom scramble, a little Canadian bacon, and my Grace's oat bagel. You heard it right. Let's see how it is. I like it. I know I would. This bread is very crunchy. And it's just tasty. So it's a winner in my book. Great for the purple people. These first thing in the morning. No voice. Great for the purple people eaters. Well, that's it. I look like a hot mess, but it's first thing in the morning. That is my Grace's oat bread bagels. I'm on purple. I like Grace's oat bread, so it's a win for me. I liked it. Crunchy, yes. But I like that about Grace's oat bread, so I think you should give it a try. You can make them, if you're on purple, as big or as little as you like, because they're 0 points. Just saying. I don't know the points for the other plans. I'm sorry. It's first thing in the morning. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you're making it, and have a great rest of your day. We will dish another day.